I like that music. It's really peaceful.
Yeah.
Really peaceful. I'm not sure who else is streaming today. I think there's a couple people out right now.
Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I saw Jack was.
Hey, Brandon.
But Jack was? Yeah, I saw. I don't know. I mean, I didn't go to Fish Fam Link. I just saw it on YouTube. Let's see if there's a couple showing right now. Oh wait, I've started using my other account now.
Oh.
I cleaned up a lot of my Garage Aquatics account.
Hey, Christopher, welcome in.
B&G Aquariums and Jack. So both in.
Oh yeah, B&G's over in the UK, and then Jack's over in the
the Netherlands.
Netherlands, yep. Working and lurking. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Sam comes and says he's first. I want to show Branton this because last night that tank was just so crystal clear. Those I had to turn the filters down because I couldn't hear Ron talking.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's still bubbling. It's still boiling at the top on both of those, and that's. I tell you, I'm just very pleased with the outcome of that.
Christopher, howdy. Swiffle, how you doing? Scotty, oh my God, Scotty. So Scotty, put that video up about how to build the pond. That floating.
Hey, Bill.
Pond box. The pond liner for plants. So the little rice fish will swim in and out. Well, the very next day they're swimming in and out of mine. Today there's all kinds of them in there. So Scotty, it works. Thanks.
Nice. That's great. See, those are the kind of tips and stuff like that and the filters right here. I've had filters. I've had people they said they throw their filters away because they stopped working.
Oh, you got to clean them up. Oh my God.
Well, they said, but the thing of it is, I didn't know. They probably didn't know, just like I didn't know. I've never replaced mine.
I think, hey, Peter, I think I'm going to do a DIY video on those, how to do it.
I did a live one last night.
I know you did. I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, you're right. A video is a good way to do it.
Yeah, you sent me the message, and then I asked, what did you do? And then I didn't realize you were live at the time. So I came in here to shut off my computer and all, and I just hit, YouTube to see what was going on. And I'm coming to that, whoever it was, Sam, and I'll see if I can segue into this. And you were in the process of it, so I sat and watched and figured it out, So I got it figured out. So yeah, and you know what? I don't use the uplift tube.
I do, but. Yeah. The thing of it is, what I didn't realize is that this piece, the base in this, separate.
Yep.
And I tell you, that's where all the air comes from. It goes down to that little chamber right underneath this disc.
Right.
And if it's got sediment or hard water deposit, which it had in there, I took a screwdriver in there and just cleaned it out.
Yeah.
I took a paper clip and cleaned out all the gaps.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I had to turn these things down because it was so loud.
Right. So I watched some other video. That's for Sam. It was an Adrian's Fishroom video where he modified one of these once, and he took a drill motor and a small drill bit, and each one of those little holes in that bottom disc, he drilled them out and made them a little bigger.
Oh, yeah, that's another way too.
And then, whoa,
Peter's here.
Greg just sent 5 gift memberships.
Oh, Greg, thank you so much, Greg.
And you know what? I don't think I thanked you yesterday for doing that on my channel. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Greg.
Yeah, that was. I thought about it last night, and I hung my head. It's like, oh, geez, I think I forgot to say thanks. Yeah, that's very cool. So let's see. Deadhead DAV, and then My Fish Tank Aquatics or Tanks Aquatics, Saints Dust Aquariums, Guppy Fever Mike, and Jeffro.
Nice.
I think I got them all.
Fish family.
Very cool. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. I really appreciate that. It helps me
really
out a lot. And Sam's got the word udder on his mind.
Yeah, udder. Yeah, because I do that once in a while. I just And Greg's been a member for the last 6 months. Yay.
Yeah, the bottom disc comes. I didn't know that swivel disc would come off. And I tell you what, that's been a game. I tell you what, I got some on my bigger tanks over here. I still got to hang on back. And now that I know this, I think I can get them all charged up like this. I can just take those hang on backs and turn them off.
Yeah.
I don't need them anymore.
I use them when there's a lot of sediment in the tank, just to clean up a lot of the sediment.
Okay. But there's not that much in there anyway, but of course, probably because of the hang on back filters. But I could probably, I have 2 of them on there, and these are the big tanks with the big fish.
Right.
I could probably easily take one of them down anyway.
Right. I've got a couple twerking and working. I've got a couple tanks that for whatever reason just get a lot of sediment. And I don't overfeed. Everybody knows I don't overfeed.
So, working and lurking.
I saw that, yeah. Here. I can usually get these apart pretty easily. So that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. This is a different brand than Jeff's got. And then this just pops out.
Mm-hmm.
And on mine, what I do, I cut this cage out in the center here. And I cut the cage out actually in both pieces. And then I save a little bit of that tube, about maybe 3/4 of an inch, and I shove that little piece of tube back up into the lid and stick an air line on it and hang an air stone down there.
Oh.
So I put an air stone in it, so it makes the bubbles smaller. You get more of a mist. I like that better. And then down in the bottom of this part here, there's these little holes. And that's what Jeff was talking about. They load up with calcium deposits.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they don't,
it makes a big difference. You look in there and you'll see that if you see like 4 or 5 of them that are completely open,
right,
that doesn't matter. If even 2 or 3 of them are blocked, it will restrict, and it'll look like you just have a very few bubbles just barely trying to make it out the end of the tube.
Right.
And you clean those other ones out, and it'll just fly out. I mean, I got it. It's like a jet engine now. It's really simple.
If you can, I think you might be able to see daylight around the inside there. So, and these are actually really big slots. I've seen a lot smaller. And you can make those even bigger. Take a drill motor and make them even bigger. And I guess it sort of supercharges the whole process.
Yeah, it really, even with the weakest pump you have, I mean, you get those little tiny, for running 1 10-gallon tank even.
Right.
And you do this to them, and they're gonna be running. I mean, they have enough air power to make them like this. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's less restriction on the flow, and you get a lot more draw into the. I mean, I know Branton was here last night, and this tank was. I mean, when I was in there, I didn't even bother. I was just doing it for demonstration purposes. So I wasn't careful about taking everything out. And I got a lot of, like the squeeze out of the sponge when I was taking the top off it under the water. So it was all over the place.
Yeah.
And by the end of the stream, this thing was almost crystal clear.
Yeah. Because the extra volume of air going through.
Sucking, it had to everything was just. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Nathan, if you've seen that or if you knew about that or not, because he wants to get rid of all of his filters except for his sponges. I do the same. The Zist stones. Oh yeah.
So Jeff saved me, I don't know, $1.50 or more. I've been buying these in a 3-pack for 19 and change on Amazon, and Jeff showed me a link for 19 and change for 4 of them. Essentially the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they basically are.
But a 4-pack, so a much better deal. And again, I don't usually use this.
Oh, don't you? I do. I don't know. Yeah. I probably, you know what? I've seen some of my plecos get in there. They never got stuck yet, but
yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, I think I put it out there once about, what are these for? And I got all kinds of different answers. And one was, well, it gets the bubbles further away from this. Bubbles are still whole. They're just flowing by it anyway. So personally, I don't know if this thing makes any difference or not.
Probably not, as long as the air still. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if having that on there with the air going up and then channeling, concentrating through it, if that draws more suction.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Because mine get damn dirty. So, yeah. Yeah, Swiffle, these do.
Back in the 80s, I hated bubbles because they caused algae.
Yeah. And now, with the putting the air stone, modifying these for the air stone, I end up with finer little bubbles coming up, and so I'll get this algae around. I don't have lids, so I'll have algae around the top of the tank, and it's coming up high. It certainly increases the evaporation by having the bubble, by that action. By moving the water, you get faster evaporation. You're going to get that regardless, but I think it speeds it up.
It helps more with the uplift. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, uplift tube. That's what Scotty's saying.
Yeah. I've who said that?
Scotty.
Yeah. So yeah, I've heard that. That's what somebody said on one of my videos. It helps with helps with the uplift, and I don't know if I agree. I just don't think it matters. So I think I've got some on and most of them off, and I really just don't give a shit.
I think a lot of the times, like if you're breeding fish that need, like you do your bettas when you lower the water level down.
Yeah.
Lift top tube off, and you can just have it trickling out of there.
Yeah. And for those, I just have the little bitty sponge filters.
Yeah. Because they don't need. I mean, they look pretty still. I think when they're laying the.
Oh yeah, because of the bubble nest, you want pretty still water. And I did it in a 20-gallon tank, and that little bit of airflow was at the other end of at one corner of the tank, and they seem to build their nest at the far end. So yeah.
I have run 3 air pumps to get the pressure to all the tanks, seeing I have 355 stacked.
Yeah.
2 Pawfly 3000, the biggest whisper I run into.
Yeah, I've got the Pawflies too, Nathan.
Yeah. I got this thing right here, and I've never ever used it, and I'm wondering how well it works. It's it's called the Active Aqua. It's brand new. It's got 4 things here for to plug the airs into.
Yeah. Outputs, I guess. Yeah.
It's pretty good size. I mean, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never. It's got a dial where you can actually control the air pressure and whatnot.
Sure.
But I bought that and never even used it.
Yeah.
I just went straight to the.
I think I've still got one of the Oh wait, maybe I did break it out. I think I did break out the third Pawfly finally. I've got that, Nathan. I think I shared the link with you that one time for that Danner that Jeff told me about, and that's the one I got
an algae bloom in a new tank.
It's in the garage. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, we have a question here. Hello, I had an algae bloom in my new tank. Other than waiting it out and shutting off the lights, what can I do? Do you have any algae-eating fish?
Yeah, throw a couple little plecosauruses in there. They'll clean it right up for you.
A couple bristlenose in there or something. And, they. I don't like using chemicals for algae control.
No.
I really. I mean, it's nothing. Some people do it. I mean, they make the products.
Yeah. So what is it? You can chase the parameters. Somebody said check your phosphates. If the phosphates are high, that could cause algae bloom, I guess. And then, make sure there's not a lot of crud, like food and stuff on the bottom, because those will increase the phosphate. This is all stuff I've just come across in the last week. Water changes help, I suppose. But yeah, I went to PetSmart and bought a couple of the little common plecostomus. And they were, God, I don't know, $7-8 a piece here. And they were maybe 2 inches. And in no time flat, oh God, I forgot Restream reads backwards.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. For me, it
Yeah.
works the same as the host. It works the same as StreamYard, but for everybody else, it goes from the top down for some reason.
Right. Uh, and yeah, Smiley, hello. Christine, hello. Yeah, so maybe and what my plan. And PetSmart asked, "What size is your aquarium?" Well, it's none of your freaking business. But so I bought, I don't know, 7 or 8 of these plecos, put them all in a 20-gallon tank for a quarantine. And that's what I said. I'm putting them all in the 20. Well, that's they're quarantining there.
Oh,
And
the
then
algae in the water column. I see. Oh, okay.
and then I started moving them around into other tanks, and I've got a 20-gallon tank with a bunch of pandacories in it.
Great.
And it's got blue dream shrimp in it, plants, and all of a sudden the blackbeard algae showed up in that, right? I had 3 of those little plecos left in that quarantine tank. I put them in there. That tank's almost spotless. In about 4 or 5 days, that tank is almost spotless. So that's my suggestion. Throw a couple of, and what I'm going to do when they get too big, because they'll get huge, I'm going to donate them to my local fish shop, and he either gives them to other fish keepers with big tanks, or
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
drive safe.
I misunderstood. I guess the algae bloom is in the water column, so the algae fish won't do anything for that.
Well then,
so. And what I would do with that is if you have a hang-on back filter, I'd get one of those UV lights and put in there and just run it.
Yeah.
Eventually, it'll all go away.
Yeah.
Either that, or I'll start a Daphnia culture and get in there. It'd be perfect for them right off the get-go. You could have.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, and then knit some of those out, put them in the other tanks to feed the other fish.
I think green water is perfect food for them.
In water column, yeah. The fish will eat it. Yeah, because it's like adding green water to a tank. So who else is here?
Peter's here. He's on his way home. We have Uncle Smiley.
Yeah.
Christine is here.
Ball python. Yeah. Oh, that's who. Is it
ball
python?
Ball python. Yep. He's the one that had that. I misunderstood. I thought it was algae on the glass.
Yeah. I just assumed that too. Yeah.
But it's not harmful to the fish. I mean, it looks like. I bet.
No. And if it actually is in your water column, check the front glass too. Maybe the glass is green and maybe it looks like it's in the water column. And what do I know? Branton's review of what, Greg?
One way behind.
Hydro high flow air pump. Yeah. I saw that. And didn't Scotty do a review of that also?
I have on the way, Higer's sending me one of those magnet cleaners for the glass to do a review on. And that should be here sometime this week because Nicole just reached out to me and asked me which one I wanted.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I said, there's this medium and they have 2 sizes, medium and large. So I got the large one because even the large one's only, 4.5 inches long.
Right. And what is that now? I'm sorry, I missed.
Hi, Maureen. That is the Higer. It's a Higer magnet glass cleaner. He has like the.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You run it along the glass like that, and you don't have to reach your hands in. Right. I've always wanted one of those, and I never tried one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking for the Mbuna tank because every time I put my hand in there, I mean, I get bit, but it doesn't hurt. But it's still.
But you need Kevlar gloves and Kevlar sleeves.
Yeah,
I don't like getting bit by my fish.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're just thinking it's food. I mean, they're not trying to hurt me, I don't think.
Yeah. You might keep a spare hang-on filter. I've got a couple of the Aqua Clears. I like those.
I got a bunch of marine.
I just move them around, just to clear out, kind of polish water. And yeah, what Jeff said about, put a little UV light in it, or I've got the rolls of the poly stuff, whatever, and I'll cut off a piece and I'll stick that in there. Because the one thing I did, I took out the sponge and whatever else was with the sponge. It might have been a bag of the media, the ceramic media, because the sponge would float up to the top, and all of a sudden I'm draining half my tank on the floor. So now I just put a piece of the filter floss, vertically, and catch a lot of the crap, clean it 2 or 3 times, and that might take care of it too. And then you can clean the pump out, put it on the shelf, save it till you need it again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Aqua Clear from API. That's the stuff that causes things to flocculate and settle out.
What is your opinion on giving away working used hang-on back filters as giveaway items?
Why not?
Because I got a lot of them. I got a lot of the 350s. I mean, what I'll do is I want to take them all down. I want to clean them up real good, you know, with some vinegar and maybe a scrubby pad or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're perfect. They work great.
What's up, Warren?
They're just hanging there doing nothing.
Use the Wheel of Fortune thing and tell everybody, you know, it's a used one. You know, they don't want it. They don't have to put the hashtag in.
Yeah, I know. I have some new ones too that I had on a giveaway. Nathan won one of them. I sent to him. There's Austin. Hey, hi, Austin.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah,
I missed that one. That ball python went by too quick. I'm going back looking for it.
Just remind you, Austin, for the plants, our auction is on the 31st.
Right.
So you can just go ahead and get to me sometime between now and then, hopefully a couple days in advance. There's Jody P. Hello, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Hi there. I don't know. It was too late for her last night. I did a fix on my sponge filters that I don't know if a lot of people knew about it, but I had some that I got that big central air system down here.
Yeah.
These filters that were just like barely a few bubbles just coming out of. I'm like, what's going on here? I got everything turned on high. You know, I clean them out inside the cage, but I didn't realize that bottom disc on the right in the base that gets a bunch of deposit in there. You got to. I was just letting Jody know that, Ron, and you clean that out.
Yeah.
And then, I tell you what, I had to turn them down because I couldn't hear Ron. I'll show you right here.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah.
See there? Those were just barely working. I turned them way down, but you can see them up on top there. It's boiling that water up there.
Yeah.
They're just going to town. I did it on a few of my tanks. The 55, my 75s over there, they're just kicking. And I'm like, they haven't worked that good, not even when they were brand new. So I mean, I'm doing them on all my tanks. And I tell you what, like I said, I'm going to be turning off some of those hang-on back filters because, I mean, if they're working this good, I don't really need them.
Yeah. Hey, Munchie.
Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. I'm missing you here.
Howdy.
Skipper told me the huge battery backup air pump, Big Hiker sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I went back and I saw your comment, Ball Python. I get it. Yeah, I get it. But maybe try a hang-on filter. Just, if you can polish the water that way, it'll go away. It'll go away. I know it's annoying. I've had, tanks just overnight just get cloudy for whatever reason. And then, I water change a few times, nothing happens, and all of a sudden it's gone. So
that's nice. I got a few lights from Higer. Nicole sent me about 3 of them so far.
Yeah. She sent me a couple things, and I just didn't want to do reviews anymore. I just don't want to do it.
No?
Who was it? Yeah, Chris. Chris, right? Stubbs.
Yeah.
Was with the poop soap, the filtration. And I told him, thank you, but I don't know. And then I'm reading this book called the YouTube Formula. It says you should do reviews on stuff. People give you products and give you money and all that. It's like, okay, whatever. But so I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
I don't mind it because, hey, there's John Parker, my good old friend. How you doing, John?
No, it's free stuff. I get it.
I worked with this gentleman right here for 21 years. He worked there a lot longer than I did. Hey, John, good to see you.
What, a UPS?
John Parker, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I don't mind getting the free. I mean,
yeah. No,
for me, it's like if it's total trash. I mean, I haven't had anything yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if it's something that, it's all how you present it. I mean,
sure.
You don't want to be a negative. You want to be constructively positive, and that makes all the difference.
Right. Greg said you want to
know what they can do to change their product, and they can change it, make it better for people's uses. So,
Greg's saying he want a co-op linear piston pump on Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, nice!
You got to explain that one, pal.
Wow, that's great. Hi, Warren. Hey, Sarah.
Yeah, I've done a couple quick water tests on my tub outside. Beyond that, the pool guy, we're doing the pool remodel, and what's today? What's today? Wednesday?
Everybody saying hi to you, John? John Parker?
So I guess it was Monday he was here, and he's getting into salt water. So we're in the garage talking for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and we were talking about, both have the same opinion, and I know I've seen it in the chat before about chasing the numbers, doing the.
Hi, Shirley. Sorry about that. Right? I'll learn about things every once in a while, and you just keep on going, okay?
Doing the. Chasing the numbers, doing water testing. It gets to a point where it's just, I think most people say just keep an eye on your fish.
Wow.
Team detritus, I love that, because I got a bunch of it in a couple tanks. Oh, and there goes the market.
1K in soil to redo the tanks. Wow.
What?
Great. Austin, he's got for his tanks, for his plants and his tanks, he's got $1,000 in the soil for the. Yikes, that's really something. How long y'all streaming for today? I'm going to be today's going to be a short one today, actually.
Yeah.
I only plan on going till 5. I told Kathy, I forgot to mention that, Ron, that Kathy wanted me to go up. There's some work we have to do upstairs, and then.
So what time is that?
At 5 o'clock.
That's 2
It'd be
here.
1 hour from now.
That's 2 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
my Kathy will be home about 2:30, and she wants to go out thrifting today. So.
Oh, there it is. That's how far behind I am. You were talking about that a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Pink milk sweet. Pink milk.
I'm using a Home Depot 36-inch LED shop lights. That's all I got. Well, not all I got. I got a couple of these night crew lights. But everything on the rack out in the garage are the 36-inch Home Depot LEDs. And I don't know what they are. They're a high K or is it a low K? They're brighter white. So
I'm going to try and bring that up so I can show you, actually.
And that's probably the problem with why I can't grow stem plants, because I don't have the right I don't have the right lights.
Okay. P60. There we go. And then I'll come back here and share this page. I like this, but I got mine cheaper. Mine was on sale. I got it for $145. And then.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Is it on the screen? Okay, there we go.
Yep,
this is the one I got. It works fantastic. It does 90, let me see here. It should say on here, 91 liters per minute. So it's like the equivalent of, it's a little bit better than the 80, what is the LP80 on Gemco?
Yeah.
That does 85 liters. This does 91. But I also bought this here, I have 2 of these pumps, actually. I have another brand new one in a box.
Right.
So if this one goes down, I also have this repair kit to fix the one that goes down, and then, then you can just probably get another repair kit later on for the other one if it ever goes down. I mean, it hasn't yet, so I don't expect it. But yeah, it's a nice pump. It's quiet. I mean, it doesn't make that much noise at all. Now I had one of these metal ones. Where are they at? They might be down here if we see some. Those metal ones, they get really hot, and then it's something happened to it. It still works. I still have it for a backup, but it's loud.
Yeah.
You can hear it down the street, actually, if you plug it in. But,
I am not seeing where it says the flow.
Oh, no? Let me go back.
Well, it doesn't mean it's not there. It just means I am not seeing it.
Yeah, let me go in here and I'm going to go back.
Yeah, what's funny is Danner also makes those pond baskets, those black pond baskets. So I guess they make a whole line. Oh, look what I see.
Here we go. Here's the product information. It shows the. It is made in China, country of origin.
Yeah, but what isn't?
Yeah. It used to show the airflow capacity is 5,500 CPM. I know that on mine it says 91 liters of air per minute.
Yeah.
So so there's that. That's what I have right there, Austin. I just wanted to share that with you there.
I know Nathan was looking for one too.
Oh yeah. Now, what did you get yours for? You got the 100.
I got the 60.
Oh, you got the 60 as well. Okay. Oh yeah. That's for 100.
I'm looking at it. The 60 is 127.22.
Wow. That was a 60 we were just looking at too. It must be from a different vendor or something.
Yeah. Mine's the one I bought. I just clicked on the link. I went to my orders and clicked on the link.
You can bring yours up if you want.
Yeah, all right.
No way that was meant to be for me.
See if I remember how to do this. Share screen.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Nathan, which battery? Oh, here we go. Okay. Did you see the little number up top? You can actually control this too. There's a little blue number up the top. You see it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll add it to the stage then. Okay, there we go. I have it set up where anybody that comes on the panel can control their own presentation.
Oh no, okay, yeah, I just knew where to put it, but so it's the same one, but I guess it's the same one.
That's the same one I got because I had that plastic piece right there in front of it.
40526.
Yep. I tell you, they're good pumps for the money. That's the most bang for your buck right there.
Yeah.
Really good. And the 100, which is a lot more powerful, isn't much more money. But like I say, with the one here, I can probably power twice as many tanks.
Yeah, the 100's 213.75 here. But I'm still not seeing where it says anything about flow specs. 5,500 cubic inch per minute air volume.
Oh, Lona. Oh, okay.
All right.
Not sure if it's legit. In our region, everybody I know of, it's Nicole that works with us. Now, if she asked you to put any money up to do anything, I wouldn't do it because that's not how Nicole works. She'll send you the product.
Oh yeah. Who is this?
You want it, and then you keep it. Simple as that.
Who's this?
If they say, "Oh, you pay the money, but we reimburse you later after you do your," no, I would not do that. I mean, that's just me anyway. I wouldn't do it.
Who's talking about having to pay up front?
Somebody reached out to me also I think it was on Instagram from Tiger, and I was already working with Nicole already, and she says, "Well, I got this." I said, "Well, I'm already affiliated with Tiger already," and she says, "Well, we have this new product here." And says, "You just pay 50% of it."
Yeah, no.
And then we send you the product, you do the review, then we refund you your 50%.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, the one thing I did get, and I don't remember how, and it was, I think, from Nicole, it was a buy two, get one free for these lights. So on Amazon, it was a 50% off discount. So I did do that, and it wasn't about having to do a review or anything like that. It was just, it was a twofer, buy two, get one.
That's a great idea, Munchie. I'd always add those to get that tank all nice and cycled up and ready. I always use ram's horn snails. They're almost indestructible.
Yeah, if you want ram swords, well, yeah, I got all kinds. Mine aren't pretty ones though. Mine are brown ram swords.
Team Detritus, sup? What's up with you? How you doing?
Get this out of here.
Sam, Christine.
Yeah. So now I just got to get that damn filter set up.
Oh, it must be Joel. Team
Or
Detroit
not the
must be
filter, the
Joel.
pump. Yeah. 475. What is that? What that Higer pump costs?
How much is it?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's not. That's not it. Well, I'll watch the video again because I don't remember.
Oh, that relish is good. I got some. He called them. They're called dilly beans. They're like green beans that are dill pickled.
Oh,
I got some. I've got to try that. Nice.
Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Yeah, I remember that name from once upon a time. I think. Howdy.
Hey, Bootylicious. It's Shirley after
Hi,
break.
Shirley.
Terry from Terry's Tropical Tanks had a Saturday morning live stream. He had games to play to collect points. I won first. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Excellent. Is Terry here? Which one is Terry? Oh, I'm not sure.
No, not a clue.
Must be Team Detroit. Dang, Terry is like Beetlejuice. That's Terry. Team Detroit must be Terry. Hey, Terry. How far away am I being caught up here, Ron? Can you tell?
Not a clue.
There's only 2 weeks.
Yeah, not a clue. Yeah. I see Nathan fell asleep watching Branton's video. How's that make you feel, Branton?
And when the chat gets busy, you can't help but fall behind, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Shirley last night co-hosting your stream.
Yes, I was. Well, what happened is I did that fix on the filter, and I was like, I was really excited about it. I was like, hey, I want to go on. You know, I didn't have anything else going on, so I went ahead.
That's about the time I tuned in when you were fixing one, on the stream. And then I saw what I needed to see, and I was getting ready to go to bed anyway, so I didn't chime in. I did hit the thumbs up, and I watched for about 10, 15 minutes, and that was it.
Yeah, that is. These are diaphragm pumps, and I got the diaphragm replacement thing in case they ever go out. But it's been running now for what, 3 years?
What, the Danner?
The Danner is a diaphragm.
I thought it was a linear.
Or maybe I could be wrong. I'm not. Well, I don't know. I have the box. Let me find it. I can do that. Well, I don't want to do that right now. But.
No, I don't blame you. I've got the repair kit right behind me.
Yeah, me too. I got that. It was like $15 for the repair kit.
Gil, thinking about putting some Corys in there. Oh, cool. What kind? I have pepper. Oh, cool. And long fin. Oh, very cool.
30-watt motor. Yeah.
Higer pump distributed 1270 GPH with 30-watt motor. Yay. Okay. 1270. What is it?
Oh yeah, but something big like that, you want to use a blower. Yeah.
I don't know what a blower is.
It's a machine that pumps a lot of air. It sounds like almost like a little jet taking off, and it lots of power. I mean, you could probably. I'm not sure what Dan uses on his. He has like 500 tanks in his warehouse. He might.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Probably using some kind of big blower system to run all those. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and this is when I think where less can be more. And I know Nathan was talking about getting rid of all the HOBs and just doing sponge filters and one air pump. And that's probably not a bad idea, if, electrical efficiency wise. So I get it. Yes.
My brother and his wife were down to Myrtle Beach for bike week. They go down to Daytona. They also go to Sturgis. Was it South Dakota or North Dakota? I don't remember.
So I think
they get new Harleys every couple of years. You just got to scream at people.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Jeff.
Motorcycles have never been my thing.
You have the LP80. Yep. That is like similar to what the Danner is, but Danner just puts out a little more air.
That LP80 comes from
Gemco.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sounded familiar.
But they're good pumps. I mean,
Yes.
they're really good pumps. My metal air pump.
I know that's what Brian was saying. Just go to Gemco and buy one of those for, $300. And
Yep, I had one too, and it's loud and hot, but it works good.
yeah.
I'm not positive. I know Skipper did a video on, I believe, the bigger of the two.
I think I blew it there.
What's that?
Oh, Skipper. I got an invite actually to sell at his auction. I think it was last weekend. And I didn't do anything about it right away, and I completely forgot about it. And I really don't have a lot of stuff to sell anyway right now. I don't have any, my fish aren't making more fish.
Now, so let me ask you here, Austin's question here. He says, feel like my air pump is taking a crap, not pushing much. Now, is your sponge filters running real slow, or is I just I don't know. You did.
Yeah.
Was you here last night when I did the fix on them? Because this is what I was going to talk about today.
Yeah.
I had, I got my pump running all the way up down here. A few bubbles were coming out of my sponge filter somewhere. Yeah. And I found out you can pop the base off. That's where it's like a chamber in there for the air. You got to clean it out, and you got to make sure all those little holes in it. I'm just letting him know around right now.
Yeah.
And you clean those out. And then when you hook it back up, it's gonna be like you can't believe how much difference it makes.
Hey Don, hey Christopher. You know what else?
Because I couldn't hear Ron. I mean, they're still making a lot of noise.
Yeah. You know what else? I had one that was barely flowing at all, and it turned out the tip of the airline going into the sponge filter was clogged. So snip the little tip off as well when you do a retrofit like Jeff's taught, or a cleanup where you take the sponge filter out. Right, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
All right. If you're using sponge filters like this, Austin, take the top off, right? Pull the sponge filter off, go clean that. Snap the cage out.
In the clubhouse.
Okay. And also, like I said, maybe just cut off the top ½ inch of your airline. And then this disc comes off. All right. And there's all these holes in it. I don't know if you can see the daylight there, the little holes. Okay, that go around the inside there. Well, what Jeff is saying, they'll get plugged. And so, if you pop this off, clean all those little holes, clean the airline, the center here, make sure all the air ducts are clean.
And all those little gaps around there, little holes around the
little holes around here. Make sure they're all clean. Make sure that where the air goes, make sure those are all clean. And also snip off maybe that top ½ inch airline. And maybe that's your problem. And if not, then maybe your pump is starting to fail.
If most of those are clear and you put it back together and put it back in the tank, it's still going to be doing prickle. You got to clean all those holes out. And once those are all cleaned out, you put them back in there, that thing's going to be bursting with power. Yeah. I bet your pump is going to work a lot better. I'm not sure if you've ever done that before, Austin, but it really works good.
And if that doesn't, then maybe you're right. Maybe your pump is starting to fail.
Yeah, that's
they do. They go south. Some of them go south after a while. And that's just, they work 24/7. I think, yeah. So, that's part of it too, having to replace pumps once in a while, I guess. Some are rebuildable, some not so much.
Watch that one, Nathan. Surely I heard those get really they do. Like I said, I got one down there at the end of the table here. That thing, it made so much noise after a while. It worked great for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then it started making a lot of noise and it got really hot. Yeah. I am way behind. Look at that. I'm just trying to fly through here. You guys are so fast.
Yeah,
This chat is just moving here. Pretty warm. Yeah, I am behind. Let's see here. See if I can catch up. Welcome back.
Why I ran a blower and not a pump. Dang near unlimited.
Hello, mate. Don's here.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry about that. If I'm not catching you guys when you come right in, I'm very sorry. I'm trying to catch up here.
No, they know. They know.
Yeah, I'm just flying right along. Oh, let's see here. Is about cleaning them sponge filter. Oh, I tell you what, I've been cleaning them, but you know the thing of it is, I never knew about that base. I clean these things up, put them back together, and put them back in. I'm like, oh, geez, these sponge filters are crap, you know.
Yeah.
And then my friend from Grand Rapids, he's got a channel too. I gotta actually look it up. It's been so long. He's only got like 300 subs, but he's got a beautiful extension of his house where he has his fish room. And he's got a 500-gallon tank that he has as like the centerpiece of it. He did. He sent me a video on the sponge filters and shows how he takes those out, and you'll have a deposit in there. You clean that out, and then you clean all those holes. You can even grow bigger ones.
Yep.
And yet you'll never have a problem with your sponge filter again. You just take that sponge out, clean it out, put it back on. You're going to be good.
Yeah. And you may have to clean that part out, every 6 months or a year, depending on, hard water buildup, deposits, Yeah.
When it starts slowing down, then you know that's time.
Yeah, crud gets in there. So when you take your sponge filter apart, clean that whole structure.
How long before you're bored? What? Borelli already? Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. I can't wait for my Borelli eyes. That's going to be great.
Oh, excuse me.
I should be able to have that the shipping for you, Branton, by thinking by the end of June. So if you could hold on to mine until then, it would be good. I really want that species. I'm going to get. Oh, he's out of there
for 6 months. Yay! Clean your sponges, people. Yes.
Yeah, I do. I want yours. Oh wow, this is so. Okay, I'm not trying to miss any, skip over anything here, but I just gotta want to get caught up here, guys. I feel like crap when I'm so far behind.
Blower, I could boil the water.
125 tanks in one blower. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Been way
and under gravel too. No kidding. I'll have to figure out what that is. I've never seen one. I really don't know what they are.
Nice.
Maybe it revitalized what? That went too
Go
fast.
to the bottom. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bottom. Oh,
Jade Colony ready by then too.
that's awesome. I'm glad when I'm in a position to start doing that.
Is that Neo's, Brenton, the Jade Colony? Green Jade Shrimp? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay, here we are. I'm caught up now. Look at that. The calcium carbonate. And what are so hard?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, I'm caught up.
Excuse me. Wow. Got the yawn. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't even had much of my coffee yet.
Yeah. I think this is either my fourth or my fifth cup, and I don't know if it's just not doing anything. So.
Okay.
Yes. Cool, Brent. Yeah.
Yeah, those Borelli guys he has, have you ever seen those, Ron?
Histogramma Borellii?
Yeah. If you want to look up, they're the opal ones. He's bred them. He's got fry. He's got.
Oh, yeah.
They are just really interesting. That's where I got all my duckweed. Is when I ordered a pair of Borellii from eBay. I mean, they came in, but they were so tiny, and I think they were females because they didn't look. I mean, they didn't any different. But there was like a little couple pieces of duckweed in the bag, and I tried to get it all, but from that I got all this. Not every tank, a few tanks.
Histogramma Borellii opal.
Yeah. I'll have to take a look at those.
Yeah, they are pretty. All right.
So let me know if they're in the queue there. They are.
Where's this button you're talking about? I don't see anything like that.
Do you see up the top of this like a little guy with number?
No.
You don't see that? Okay.
No. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So I think, is this one?
Yes. Ooh, look at that.
Where are we? Practical aquariums. What? Okay. Let me go find it. There we are.
Hard water. What does it say now? Hard water acclimated to the Borelli. Nice.
Yeah.
Look up whitewater.
Oh, this is not an American site. I don't think, because they spell color with a U.
Probably European, right? Probably be in Europe.
Yeah, maybe UK. That's Don answered that. UK's not. They don't consider themselves European, do they, Don?
They are gorgeous. I love them. Look at that red sheet, the red on their cheeks. I clean my sponges once a year, if they need it or not.
Yeah. Look up Whitewater WW88 regenerative blower. All right.
There's Gil. Hello, Gil. Speaking of Borellii, Gil has these, and he bred them. Hey, how you doing, mate? Gil's fish room is here.
Hey, Gil.
Here's the Borellii here. We're looking at those. Branton in Wisconsin has bred these, and I don't know if there's anything I can have that you want, but I can always send you something I can have if you want it, Branton. I'm not sure if I have anything that you would want, but maybe someday I'll be elite. I'm going to try to be anyway. Get some interesting things going down here. Right now, it's just kind of bread and butter stuff.
Right.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love the dwarf cichlids anyway. They're so interesting. They got so much personality in such a small, like those and the shell dwellers. I love them.
Right, right.
It's basically what I'm gonna. That and the like paradise fish and bettas. That's gonna be my main focus, I think.
And these are not big fish, are they?
Oh no, maybe 2.5 inches, maybe.
And as far as the aggressometer, not too bad, or what?
Oh no, they're not. No, they're not that aggressive.
About really like the royal blue acaras, or
yeah, they're
like used to have those blue acaras in a kind of a community tank setting.
Some Shelleys?
No, acaras.
Oh, I was just telling you.
Yeah.
Branton's thing here.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then also, I saw her video that her pistos are spawning yesterday.
Who's there?
Jody's.
Oh, yes.
And I don't remember which ones they were.
The Borellii here.
Oh, is that what they are?
I think so. If I read that right. Yeah. I love the little dwarf cichlids.
Yeah.
I got the orange flash cacatoides here, and like I say, I'm gonna move those. I have 2 zebra danios taking up a 10 gallon. I'm gonna just take that pair and put them over there, and I'm gonna get those zebra danios. I'm just gonna put them in another tank or something.
I'm gonna put this up real quick.
Sure, absolutely.
Not fish, but a blower. I had no idea what these things are.
Let's take
and
a
here's
look.
A whole bunch of them. Aqua Cave, Granger, electric regenerative blowers. So I guess this is.
Hey, there's Mr. Richard Reynolds. Hey, Richard. This is Richard Reynolds, Ron. He's in Florida also. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I've reached out to him. He might be in our auction too, possibly. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
All right, yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
This is what Mike was talking about, being able to, supply air to 125 tanks or more. So I guess, in a commercial operation, this is probably what people use.
Oh, you know that Branton's bred those pygmy sunfish.
Yeah, in the process of right now, if I'm not mistaken. He's got fry right now, doesn't he?
Oh, the blue flame Agassiz.
Yeah, the blue flames. All right, thanks, Jody.
Those are the Agassiz. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Man, these guys are fantastic breeders out here. I tell you what. I just love this hobby. Every time I'm never going to get bored of this hobby, ever.
Yeah.
I can just go on and on and on. White cloud fry always throw me off. They look like neons. They do, don't they?
Wow.
Yeah, go with the flow of aquatics. That's Richard Reynolds. He's got some videos out there. In fact, if I can come on here, I'll just go ahead and drop his link.
Yeah, all right.
There we go.
Christopher's asking, are there more than 3 colors of Borellii? The opal's favorite. I've never had the Panthenol with the gold faces. Yeah, I can't answer that. Does anybody else know more than 3 colors? of the Pistogram umbrellii? Anybody?
There I seen like a yellow one, like more of a yellowish colored one time.
Yeah.
Um,
That's Christopher Reynolds. Is that right? Christopher Reynolds? Link that Jeff just put in the chat there.
and I'm also gonna drop Gil's in the chat. He has a video on his Pistogram umbrellii also.
Yeah.
Yes, the yellows are cool. I love them all. I mean, I don't like mixing fish though. Once I get a species, I like to keep it the same.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Welcome, Richard. I love this hobby. I really. Okay, in the next auction. Oh, nice. In June. Awesome.
What's that?
He's going to have some of those pygmy sunfish in our auction next month.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Catch out of the 230. Oh, 230.
Yeah, Christopher saying, Jody, you really need some of those blue flames. You need to pull those guys and put them in their own tank. We are depending on you.
Oh yeah, the egg is easy eyes. That's
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get some these orange flash or the super red cacatoides. I have two different pairs, so
Right. Right. Wow.
I want to get some of those to you, Ron. I know you're gonna love them. You said you had a 20-gallon, right? That you.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to clean it out. It was my quarantine tank, so I just need to clean it out and fill it up.
Oh no, that's my job. She says. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you get those, and I think you'll be hooked.
Huh.
See, I'm like the pusher here. The fish are the drugs, and I'm trying to push it on everybody. Come on, get some. Try this out. You're gonna like it.
Yeah. All right, Richard, I just subscribed to your channel.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah. I might have made $4.79 for you.
I'm much more patient. Yes, I'm patient too when it comes to the fish, but I get I don't know. I've been breeding these bristlenose so much. I got tons of them. Hey, there's Melvin. Hey, Melvin.
Hey, Melvin. Yeah, I vacuumed out the last batch of crebensis I had. You know, I just siphoned out the fry, put them in a fry tray, because for whatever reason, the parents had eaten the last several batches. And so those were the last ones where I had the whole lot of, I think, 16 that I put up on the auction of small, you know, somebody after the fact, you know, I got rid of them all. So I've freed up the tank.
Yeah. They're beautiful fish too. I like the species ones. I've never had those yet. The only ones I've had are the albinos so far. But
Well, I've got the species.
yeah.
If you got a tank, well, you got tanks. You need to set one up. I'll send you some. Send you a trio, I guess.
Like I said, when my fish room grows really slow, but it does grow. It's constantly growing. But
likewise, yeah.
So. You know, I got 4 not new tanks, but 4 new used tanks that are really almost like brand new.
Right.
I'll get one of them set up, and then I'll be ready for something else. I just pulled
over 60 super red longfin fry out of the cave. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Go with the flow.
I put them in those air-driven breeder boxes on the outside. In fact, I got my albinos. I put a video out on them, and I'm in. I think about 7 or 8 days. I got to get the little flashlight and make sure it was their first spawn. So I'm going to make sure he didn't eat the eggs.
Right.
So I'll check that out. I'll do an update.
Yeah.
Hellfish.
I've got one of those. What's up, David? One of those.
Working and
what are
lurking.
they called? Lowell's fry tray, the Lowell's Fish Lab fry trays. So I put them in there, and so that essentially, you know, it's like the hang on the side, only it's just hang over the top, and it sucks water out of the tank also, and it flows out the other end through a sponge. So it's about the same thing.
I don't know. David's seen my my video on the the fix on the sponge filter. If you got sponge filters that are running really slow, David, do you know that the bottom of the base pops off and it gets filled with sediment? And also the holes will, if all the holes aren't clear, it'll run like crap. But once you get it done, I have it, it's like a jet engine here. I had to turn it down because I couldn't hear Ron earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
But it really, I mean, you get the most out of your air power that way.
So Michael's saying his long-fin snow dragons should be getting close to breeding age. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That'd be cool.
I'd love to get some of the short fin super whites.
Yeah.
I don't drink, don't smoke. Nope, me either. So you get your time to pop up and chat. Can't. Huh.
Cool, Christopher. Yeah. Gave all that up for Lent.
Yep. I remember we were talking about that. We were talking on Messenger. He said, I was talking about what I was having to eat. And he says, I can't have anything but fish because of Lent.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, fish and chips, you can do a lot worse than that, right?
Oh, if they're good fish and chips, yeah.
Oh.
And then there's that little place down the street called Grilla Burger. They got damn good fish tacos.
We went over an hour and 30 hour and 5 minutes without talking about food. That's pretty good.
Who started it?
You did. He did. Christopher did. No. Well, no, Christopher didn't, but I started it because I remember talking about Lent. And
You got a timeout.
Lent brought me to the fish, and the fish brought me to the fish and chips.
Yeah.
So David's working and working. I hope your day's going good, David.
Huh.
Yes, but I will. If you want me to, if your sponges are running slow though, David, just let me know and I'll show you how to clean them out. Because I tell you what, I know it's just a sponge filter, and I know I might be overreacting, but I'm really pleased with the performance of it.
Yeah.
Man, it just makes me feel good about this fish room. It's like I'm going to do this to all these sponge filters, and it's going to that I can turn down bleed some more air off, take some pressure off the pump.
Yeah, I like the idea of opening those holes up maybe even larger.
Yes.
You know, you get more draw into the filter itself. So, and yeah, I clean mine too once a year, whether they need it or not.
I'm on that same diet.
I'm really bad about cleaning the sponge filters on a regular basis.
Yeah, I do them when they start looking cruddy, then I'll do it.
Yeah, I had one, and it had that stiff green hair algae growing out of the top of it. It looked like I should have taken a picture of it. I mean, it looked like a troll doll. You know, that's what it reminds me. I wish I would. So I pulled all that stuff off, cleaned it under the sink, threw it in a bucket of water, and threw some hydrogen peroxide in on it. See if that'll kill all that stuff. So I can, I'll put it back in the same tank. It's in the quarantine tank, and it'll either grow back or it won't. We'll see. If it doesn't, then the peroxide did the job. So hopefully. So hope you're having a good time at work today, David. Laying ceramic tile. What?
Ceramic tile?
Wait, was on the middle of your replay last night. Lost track of time. Yeah. Wait, I thought you were a plumber. No, wait. Yeah, plumber? What the hell do you do? Nobody knows. Do you know?
Okay.
I've never done ceramic tile. I've done miles of tile squares for carpet tiles. The big, what are they, 18-inch or 1 meter square or something like that. Huge. I've done miles of that stuff and carpet, but never ceramic tile. Not on, what are they called? Not countertops or backsplashes or floors or any of that stuff. And I don't think I want to.
Yeah,
I like doing
stuff like that. I had to hire that out because I can't. Yeah. I'm not.
I like doing stuff and doing a bathroom remodel. Got it. And doing stuff. It's like it's always a new tool, and I like that. Anytime I get a new project, you get a new tool, and that's always a plus.
He does electrical work, plumbing, and something else too. He does also AC and furnaces.
Yeah.
He does a lot of different. He's really lots of stuff.
Yeah, well, it seems like plumbing and AC and furnaces, all that stuff kind of go together.
Now, I'm not going to be doing this to put any pressure on him, but I was going to mention to David that Richard, Go with the Flow, he might be in our auction. If he can, that I hope so. But if he can't,
right.
No pressure. No pressures on that.
Yeah, when we did everything here, the remodel, the 2 bathrooms, the only place we did tile on the floor, and we did a 2-inch square, and they were in the big sheets, 2-inch square matte finish inside the showers and the bathroom floor. And we used a matte finish so nobody slips and kills themselves. And then actually in the walls, the shower walls, 1 by 2 foot square or rectangles. And then the countertops are all stone that what is it, quartzite or whatever it is. It's not that expensive, and you don't have all the grout crap to clean, all the grout joints on a countertop. I hate that. So lot better deal.
Mm-hmm. My wife volunteered to go to PetSmart to get some frozen foods and crickets. I am a jerk and accept. Oh, why is that? I mean, she wanted to do something nice for you. Just say thank you.
That's right. Thank you. Magic 2 words.
Yes, thank you. And
they are absolutely magical. I need to go to PetSmart. Could you have her check the bettas for me? See if maybe pick one up.
Oh wow. That reminds me, I got to get with the girl that works the one over here. She's really nice, and she'll order them peacock gudgeons for me that I've been looking for too. That's another fish.
My PetSmarts will not order fish.
No,
and they do not. And they don't trade or take fish from outside. From local breeders.
Right. Mine doesn't take fish, but she has a little bit of influence, so she might. If I ask her, she might do it.
Yeah. Which is
it's nothing off them. Hey,
they don't necessarily get the best quality fish. Hey, Rachel, they don't necessarily get the best quality fish. It's like they probably get better stuff from local breeders.
Oh, they would.
Yeah,
absolutely would. And because for one thing, it's the same water.
Yeah. It's local water.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, and I don't know.
No Italian.
I think part of the problem too is, they're mostly all kids that work at the PetSmarts locally, and they're not that sharp, and they're not that motivated. So for them to try and figure out, what they'd have to, what the trade would be worth or whatever, it wouldn't go well. Mm-hmm. I just need to go figure Brandon or visit Brandon over at Coachella Valley Aquatics. Need a scorecard and a flow chart. There's 2 Brandons and a Branton.
Oh yeah.
Whose link is that? Oh, David's.
That's David's. I got to get yours. Can you type something in the chat, Ron?
Yeah. In
fact, everybody, you people out there, you got wrenches. If you'd like to give yourself, put somebody's link up, feel free to do that today. This is just going to be a short stream today. I'm going to be done at 5 o'clock. I told Kathy, she asked me, so I'm going to be done at 5. So we're about 20 more minutes if you'd like to do that. Feel free. Oh, there you are. Got you right there, Ron. Let me do that.
I did what you said. Can you type something in the chat, Ron?
Yes, you did it. You got it.
Except I see now there's an error. I don't know if you can't edit, can you? Nope.
Nope, no editing, but there you go. Something in the chat. The chat.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm right now. I'm at 888.
Yep. We gotta get around another 112. We gotta get. I'm not sure where David's at.
Yeah.
I know he's at over. He's 900.
Oh, is he?
He broke 900 last week.
Oh, cool. Cool.
David, if you can hear my voice, how many do you have right now? Without him, I can go to his channel actually. Hi, Jose.
Yeah. Really? Jose, how are you doing?
He's at 966.
No
Wow.
kidding. Wow. Blew right by me. Good for you.
966. He has been really cracking hard on lots of live streams, and he's working his tail
Yeah.
off. I mean,
Yeah.
I just did mine kind of like in a naturally
Yeah.
occurring. I mean, I'm not that driven. I mean, I am driven in certain things, but
Well, if he can get past 1,000, he can retire from having a day job. Because he's getting old, you know. And that's hard on an old, that kind of works hard on an old man. So
yeah, it's he. I know one thing's for sure. I'm not unhappy about being here
yeah.
at all. I think it's nice to be able to.
Yeah. No, I got was it today or yesterday? What do you call it? A disbursement from AdSense.
Oh, nice.
That's always nice.
I wish I would have gotten into the. Hey, Cruz Bolero. Hello.
Oh, hey, I know that name. Yeah.
Bolero, yes. Doing great. Finishing shift. Excellent. I'll
Yeah.
go for the day then. That's good. That's fantastic.
So you getting ready to drive home there, Jose? That long drive home?
Is it a long drive?
Well, I don't know. They all are.
Oh,
After a full shift, you know, it could be a 15-minute drive, and it's a long drive. So yes,
mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why I say that. So
Peter, and Peter's back. Welcome back, Peter. Christopher, we're all there one at a time. That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah. How's that go?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way you swim, but we're all heading to the same.
Yeah, we're not all here because we're not all there. How's that?
Right. And Peter's back from his work. He's home now. That's great. Aquatic Addicts Anonymous, Melvin. One more sub for Cruz. Oh wow.
Oh, somebody just subbed to me. Thank you.
That's nice.
Yeah, whoever you were, thank you very much.
I think I'm already. I'm sure I'm already subbed, but let me double check here just to make sure.
So yeah, the watch time hours, I'm trying to maintain those at a certain time.
Yep, I'm subbed right now. According to this, it's at 4:49. And
who's that?
That's great.
Who's that? 449.
That's for Cruz Bolero.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right.
And I've been subbed to her, so.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yes, indeed. So besides the exciting sponge filter thing that we've been doing,
yeah,
what else has been happening?
Well,
I don't have my on StreamYard. I have actually a bunch of banners that I bring up. I'm going to try and implement those every week. One of them says, "Any new fish in your fish room?" Or
yeah.
People in the chat can
you not do that here in Restream?
There's no way to do that. Well, I got to figure it out.
Because we got that, that ticker. I've got it on mine that the next auction is on the 31st of this month at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you don't already have it in your calendar, put it there. I will be starting to take it seriously during construction. So right now, YouTube is a place for me to post shorts because of the 10-second max on Discord. I am so unfamiliar with Discord.
Yeah, me too. It disses me so much I don't go there anymore.
Yeah. I just don't understand, and I know it can be a real important place to do stuff, but whatever. So,
right.
Wait, what?
I think most of my important business is done right on Messenger. I'll tell you that.
Something about sweet patios? No, I know. I think we got a typo thing about sweet potatoes and trout. I love sweet potatoes.
Why did
you not a fan of her sweet potato fries?
I didn't change the restream, Austin. What I do is I run out of my hours because I do the free versions of it because I can't afford to pay for it. So I got to save the rest of my StreamYard for the auction. because it's easier to do the presentations there. And so the Restream is nice because it's unlimited. And so for like normal streams and whatnot, I can do this to kind of supplement. It kind of stretches out the hours. Sure. I can't believe I've only done like three live streams since it renewed on the 4th.
Right.
And it's already saying that I'm starting to get close to my hours. Of course, it says that, and it's like you've used 12 hours.
You say that last part? You've only used 12 hours?
It says that it'll say you're running out of your hours, then you go to look at it, and you've used 12 of your 20.
Yeah. They really want, the paid version, because they're not getting anything they don't get anything out of people using the free version. So
you can borrow my tilling tools. That's right. You're in the same state, aren't you?
Who?
Austin's in Pennsylvania as well.
Oh, yeah.
No, the stream is not unlimited. It's just 20 hours. It's probably because you never reached your threshold yet. And it renews every month at the same time. So in other words, if you don't get those hours accumulated, it's always 20 hours a month.
Right.
I mean, if you could bank them, you could do that and then have.
Yeah, they don't roll them. If you got any extras, they don't roll them over. Yeah. Don't lose your videos. I just went to StreamYard. Don't lose your videos. Videos older than a year will be deleted. Oh my gosh. They're actually in YouTube, so I'm not too concerned.
Oh, they delete your videos if they're older than a year?
Yeah, on StreamYard, if they're saving them for you.
Oh.
Unless you upgrade now.
Yeah, that's why I don't save any of them. I mean, they're all on YouTube. I don't need them anyplace else.
Yeah, here they are. I see them, the ones I've done. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Special offer. Upgrade now. Upgrade to the advanced plan for free. Really?
It's probably for like a month, and then after that,
I try it for free. No, I don't want to complete they want your credit card. Of course they do. So yeah, it's only just temporarily for free. So yeah, where does it say how many hours I've used? I've only used 5 hours so far.
Oh, are you answering this question right here from Nathan? He says, if I decide to put these Corys in the auction, would a short on my channel be okay for you to pull?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then send me the link.
Just make sure there's no music. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can mute that anyway, but yeah.
Oh, okay. No music with it.
And personally, shoot it this way, not this way. I think they look better in a landscape as opposed to portrait. And about as much as up to a minute, I think is probably good, Nathan. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I think you got my contact information.
I'll take your credit card.
You want my credit card or just the numbers? You need that 3-digit code on the back too, David, while we're at it. Go back to work. What are you doing? Just go to work.
Which Corys are you talking about? Are you putting in? Which ones are you putting in?
We have long fin peppered, and then is that right? And then I don't remember what the others were.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, put them in. Just send me on. You can either email me, or you can send me on Messenger. Either way, I get my Messenger stuff more efficiently than I do my email. But you can do it either way. You can do both ways if you want. That way, I'm sure to get it.
Yeah, I know you put it in earlier, Nathan. Put it in again. What 2 Corys did you have, please? And so send them 2 separate videos, please.
Yeah, Austin needs to do another live stream. He does great. I mean, it's so interesting. He's got so much information about his plants and stuff.
Oh, very cool.
And either that or we can just do a tour on one of ours. We can have Austin on and just do it that way.
Yeah. And in addition to him doing another one, he probably could use some live stream hours.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so do both. Yeah. And you're going to catch different people. Yeah. A lot of overlap, but you're going to catch different people.
Yeah, Mrs. the Fish Fam. Well, we always
no music, no
don't forget you when you're gone. We know you're busy.
Say what?
No music, no sound. Okay, Ron. Sideways, yep. Haven't done an auction with y'all yet, other than showing the mop. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Nathan, are we like Facebook friends? Do you know?
I have his messenger I can give to you.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Messenger's good. Or email Garage Aquatics 2023. You can email it to me there
You have Nitro.
at Gmail.
Yep. You can, I'll just go ahead and get this right here.
Here, Nathan. Here's my Garage Aquatics email.
And there, I just sent him your
All right. Yeah.
from Messenger.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do that. Send me the, and that was for my personal one, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Not Garage Aquatics, right? The messenger that you sent him.
I sent it
for Ron LaFond.
I sent it to the flag one.
Yeah.
Is that the right one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ron LaFond one.
I thought I said, yeah, Ron LaFond. Yep, that's who I sent him. That's what I sent.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got messages. It's just weird going through the other channels. So.
I got.
Yeah, good, Nathan. Cool. Yeah.
It reminds me, I need to check on Jonathan Colvin. I haven't seen from him in a long time.
He popped in for a minute yesterday on our pop-up stream.
We did for a brief moment, didn't he? And then
yeah.
That was, yeah.
He's probably busy.
He is very busy. He's got a lot of property. He does a lot of livestock, all kinds of stuff he does.
Really?
Yeah, he's
a gentleman farmer or a real life farmer?
I think it's a pretty big place. It's from what I understand.
Oh, very cool.
But that's really interesting. He's got all kinds of.
There's times I wish we were somewhere in the trees. You know, just in the woods somewhere. Cooler.
And Jeff's message. Okay, excellent.
Somewhere maybe with, well, I don't know if you've seen, but the fish are in the same tank. All right, well, if you can kind of focus in, and we'll figure it out, but if you can kind of focus in, or do you have one of those hang on the side, you know, like they use at the fish stores, those little plastic hang on the side things, those, what do they call those? You know what I'm talking about, Jeff?
Hang on breeder box?
No, just the box that, you know, that like they use in a fish store.
Oh, yeah.
When you're catching fish out.
This right here is like a specimen container.
Yeah. If you got one of those, then you can hang it on, catch a few of the same ones out, do the video there, put them back, catch a few of the other ones out maybe.
Bob Keeler gave me this in a box full of a bunch of stuff. I got air pumps, I got heaters, I got this. This is brand new in the box when I got it. I got a brand new Fluval medium air-driven breeder box.
Yeah.
So I got two of those now, so that when my plecos come out, I'll probably use the medium for them.
Right. So if you can do something like that, catch box, yeah, that's a good name for it too. Don't. Okay, no worries. So Jody said she talked with Nathan yesterday, or Jonathan yesterday. He is busy. So there you go.
Oh, good.
Nathan, I got first and second place in Dallas. Was that at Aquashella? That's Richard, go with the flow, right?
Yep, that's Richard.
So what was that, for aquascaping or what? A catch box. Yeah, I got mine. I ordered a bunch of stuff at a co-op one time, so I do have one. Somebody at the front door, there was. Let me go get it.
Oh.
FedEx just dropped something off.
All right. And Mr. Piles here. Hello, Mark. Good afternoon.
It's for my loving wife.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. So, Mark, we are also mentioning that our next auction is on the 31st of this month, and you're more than welcome. we'd love to have you on as a vendor again because we love your killifish. So you can just reach out to me and or Ron or David, and we'll get that set up if you have the time. It's 8 o'clock. It'll be 7 o'clock your time on the 31st, 7 p.m. Saturday. Okay. And if you're interested in killifish at all, this is the gentleman right here you want to talk to because he is very well versed in them. And I just find them fascinating. They're just beautiful fish. Okay, Jeff, when he gets back, let know that Richard entered shrimp and
So
wow, let him know Richard entered shrimp in the contest. Shrimp, yeah.
cool. Yeah.
He's want to let you know that when you got back.
I think Jose, you're still in the chat, yeah. So I don't know if you're watching or not. So Sunday night we did a live stream with David Elfish, Jeff and I, and Jose. And then Jose was showing some of his tanks, and I don't know if it was during the stream or maybe it was after the stream. And in one of his tanks, he had one of these. And I couldn't resist. I immediately went online and found one. They're $20 on Amazon. I think I paid $9 plus shipping. It was so cheaper on at Walmart.com. I don't buy a lot of fish tank decor. I'm not a big fan, but my granddaughter started me on this path. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get one of these. And I saw it. I love this thing. It's
You'd be
just
surprised. The pistols might breed in something like that.
yeah. But it's very cool. So Jose, this is on you. This is all your fault.
Oh, are you going to the Clash, Branton? I'm going to enter some shrimp and plants at the Clash. Wow. That's too bad. I won't be going to that when I want. This just not my in the cards.
Yeah.
My inventory is low, and I have a couple of expos coming up. You need to prioritize a little better, Mark. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have to make fun of it. You know, it's like yeah,
absolutely. That's cool, as it should be. There.
Oh, you're mailing them in. Oh, okay. He's just shipping them there for the contest. That's cool. Very cool. I have one. Oh, and Greg has one of those that you got there in the mail. One of your decorations. You see that? Greg says 3G says I have one of those. That thing you just had there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to go to the Clash.
It's an Easter Island head from SpongeBob SquarePants. So I guess from Bikini Bottoms or whatever it's called. So what are you mansplaining, Christopher? What are you mansplaining?
Who's mansplaining? What?
Christopher's mansplaining something to somebody. I don't know.
Oh,
somewhere on what, Reddit or I don't know.
So looking forward to, oh yeah, I wish I was able to go and meet you all there.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Yeah, maybe next year. Maybe if I am able to, you never know. Sometimes once I get my eBay thing going, I might be able to, get things going good.
Yeah. Well, Kathy and I are doing the thrifting. She is just on fire. Oh my God. And so she's already talking about quitting her job. She just got it. This is only week 3.
Well, it gets going like that, and you guys are enjoying it. I mean,
yeah, we are.
The more time you spend together, the better.
She'll be home in about half an hour. We're going to go thrifting this afternoon. So.
Oh, I just realized I told Kathy I'd be done by 5, and we're at 5:03 right now. So I got to finish up here, everybody. I really appreciate everybody in here. Thank you so much, and thank you very much, Greg, again, for your generosity. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Likewise for me too, from yesterday. So yeah.
Absolutely. It's very, very much.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, much love to everybody out there. So good to see y'all. And I will be doing a night one tonight, possibly at 10:30. I'm on the schedule for it, but we'll see. I want to think of something interesting, like doing a tour or something, and do a mobile one. So I'll have my phone all charged up for that. So
Cool. Very cool.
and if you're available, I'm not sure if there's a meeting going on.
Yeah, I might be. I think Kathy's got a meeting tonight. So yeah.
Awesome, Ron. That would be very awesome. Okay.
If I can, I will.
Sounds great. Okay, everybody.
I'm not horizontal crashed out already. So.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Gil. Everybody out there, much love and have a nice morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you're at.
Yeah. Thanks for looking.